Amid the grass and monuments, these fields tell more than the stories printed on plaques and mile markers. For many, the sunlight washes away the pain felt by the memories of the dead. The people of Gettysburg say they still feel the spirits of lives lost during the three-day battle that would define American history.
It was the bloodiest single battle of the American Civil War.
And there's many psychics and mediums who claim those portals allow the evil from hell itself to seep through.
This is also where they would have taken bodies, dead bodies, and stacked them up.
Gettysburg is the site of the largest, costliest, and deadliest battle of the Civil War. With more than 50,000 estimated casualties, the Battle of Gettysburg in 1863 marked the turning point of the Civil War. It is on these hallowed grounds that many people believe the souls of Union and Confederate soldiers still roam. Tom Demko says he lives alongside spirits of the dead.
It was a little after 10 p.m. and we went through a fog bank, and there were at least a dozen Union soldiers marching with their muskets, all with blank expressions on their face.
Demko lives in the apartment above of what used to be the Gettysburg orphanage, a building locals say is active with paranormal activity.
During the Battle of Gettysburg, the orphanage was a private home. It was converted into a hospital for the wounded soldiers. But down here into this cellar, only the dying and the dead were brought in. And the belief among paranormal investigators is that their souls are stuck here, roaming around, because they never found closure and never moved on.
One particular medium was actually speaking with a soldier who was down here, and she was trying to help him go to the light, but he couldn't move on or chose not to move on.
After the Battle of Gettysburg, the facility was then turned into an orphanage to house the children who lost their parents in the battle. The orphanage took a frightening turn when Rosa J. Carmichael took charge as the headmistress. It is believed Carmichael tortured and chained kids in a dungeon she secretly created in the cellar. Tom Demko, who also studies the spectral, says he's had contact with the spirits of some of the children.
I've heard from children who told me that they were tortured by her.
Supernatural believers think her monstrous doings in life kept her evil spirit locked up in the building.
I've had conversations with her through EVP, and when I first moved here, she was very kind and welcoming, but then when I questioned her about some of the activity that's happened in the building, you could tell that she really wasn't happy with me after that.
You can use my energy if you need it.
Paranormal investigator Nikki Saunders says one of the most haunted buildings in Gettysburg is the Farnsworth House Inn. Saunders claims the house is plagued with a non-human entity.
Are we allowed in this place?
No, we're not allowed to go back here. There's something dark back here. This symbol was actually put on this door to keep whatever dark back there. Keep it kind of contained, if you will.
The inn is one of 400 buildings that were in town at the time of the Battle of Gettysburg.
The first day of the Battle of Gettysburg was fought in the town and around the buildings.
Local historian Timothy Smith says families took shelter in the house cellar as bullets flew over their heads.
There was a Southern sharpshooter firing out of this window. And if you look at the side of the house, you'll notice there are bullet holes all along the side of the house under the window. So obviously somebody was firing from the window and somebody was firing back at this house during the battle.
The corpses of dead soldiers were kept in the basement. And the paranormal investigator spirit box, a device used to catch voices presumed to be from the dead, picks up eerie sounds.
Who are you?
Just up the hill from the Farnsworth House sits a small cottage now called the Jenny Wade House. It's a shrine to Mary Virginia Jenny Wade, the only civilian to be killed in the Battle of Gettysburg. Jenny, 20 years old at the time of the battle, was in the house the morning of July 3rd, 1863, when her life came to a tragic end before her mother's eyes.
This is where the bullet that killed Jane Wade came through the front door, traveling across the second door that Jane's mom had opened right behind Jane while she was kneading the dough on this table. Of course, thinking that this door would protect her from any bullet coming into the house. When that bullet went through these doors, it traveled right across Jane's heart, killing her instantly.
Many of them, the soldiers, chose to stay here. They were so affected when Jenny was killed. They have chosen to stay here and take care all through eternity.
Wade was said to be engaged to Corporal Jack Skelly. News of her death never reached him. He died in captivity a week after Jenny Wade's death. Visitors claimed to hear strange movements, voices, and moaning in the house. It's said Jenny Wade still haunts Gettysburg because her body was relocated from its original burial site once a former battle cemetery was built. Jenny Wade's final resting place is next to her fiancé, Corporal Skelly. Some speculate that moving her grave disturbed her spirit. History books will continue to tell about the bloodbath of Gettysburg, but the town's past will live on through its haunted places. Axel Turcios, Newsy, Gettysburg.